Hello everybody, Dagmar Bryant, Mindset and Transformational Coach, coming to you today to talk to you about confidence, specifically about 6 tips that I would like to pass on to you about ways that you can be more confident. So why do we want to be more confident? Well, it helps us in our day-to-day life. Think about it when we're out and about. If we're more confident, we feel more like socializing. We make new friends. If we're in a job interview, we're more likely to get that interview. There are a myriad of situations where confidence can really help boost our self-esteem and with that take us further in life. Now, sometimes it is going to be a matter of you're going to have to fake it till you make it, but hopefully with these 6 additional tips, you'll also be able to really carry yourself forward and enjoy life much more. So let's go to it. Tip number 1, stand tall. Don't slouch. It feels so much better even when we're in a sitting position, when we have our shoulders back and we're standing or sitting tall, because it automatically changes our posture, it changes the way people view us, and it gives us a different perception about ourselves. If we're slouching and have our eyes cast down, of course we're going to feel a little bit miserable, but automatically the change in stance changes the way that we feel about ourselves. Tip number 2, smile. Smiling is something that warms other people to us. Well, most of the time anyway. It can't hurt. Usually we like people who smile at us because it suggests that they're warm and friendly and at least wanting to open up to somebody else's dialogue or information. Smiling is just such a simple thing, and you can do that when you are meeting strangers for the first time. And it doesn't ever have to lead to anything, but it can make their day just to have a smile. Think about how you feel when someone smiles at you. Tip number 3 is eye contact. So important when you are speaking to people to look them in the eye. I don't know how many times I've been in the situation where I've met somebody and all of a sudden their eyes are looking all over the place and you wonder what on earth they're looking for. You're wondering if they're really paying attention to you. You're wondering if they're just waiting for someone better to come along to talk to. It's not very friendly and it's not very inviting. So keep your eye contact in a nice way to, again, be social, friendly and inviting. Now, tip number 4. This is a great one for making you feel good. Whether you're going for a job interview or you're meeting new people, even if you're giving a presentation, wear things that make you feel good. You might have a particular color that everybody says looks fabulous on you. Then wear that because you know that when you're wearing it, it absolutely feels great. Guys, if you have a favorite tie, if you have your favorite socks, doesn't matter. Nobody else needs to see it. It can even be a piece of jewelry like a pin or a photograph that you have in your pocket. Something that just is there because you know it's there will still give you that confidence. Another tip is people like to see that you are prepared. Now, you don't have to make that one apparent. You might have a big discussion that you need to have with your significant other and you don't quite know how to approach it. Well, write it down. Prepare what you're going to say. Maybe even think in advance of the kind of things that they might respond and then have a response to their objection. If it's yes or no, it doesn't really matter, but have different answers ready. Now, when I say prepare, I do mean say it out loud. When we read it and just say it in our mind, it's not the same as hearing our own voice. It makes it more real. Finally, that takes me to tip number 6. And that is, I always say to my clients, what's the worst that can happen? Well, there's bound to be something that you might have in your mind that you think could be the worst thing, but most of the time, those things don't actually happen. You might be invited to a party and you think to yourself, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to meet all new people. But how great would it be if you went and you actually had a great time? That's not so bad, is it? What about putting yourself out there and applying for that job? If you don't get it, well, the worst thing that happens is you've got some great interview experience for that next job. I hope that's given you something to think about, some great tips to give you a boost of confidence. Please, if you like these videos, if you like my channel, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Also leave your comments in the feedback down below. Would love to hear from you, and contact me anytime you like for feedback and other information that you would like me to present. Thanks guys, talk to you again tomorrow.